I just rode about 2 miles in the rain from Lincoln, Mass. Over to Concord to do some grocery shopping and get a haircut. And the reason I do that is that I want to be able to ride with my children. I have 3 adult children. They're very strong riders, and I've got to ride and exercise several times a week to be able to even come close to staying with them. I'm wearing rain pants, and they're very lightweight. And under there, I'm wearing a pair of dress wool slacks from Land's End that are retired from dress-up clothes. And in mountaineering school at the National Outdoor Leadership School in 1969, Paul Petzold, if he caught you wearing cotton clothing, he'd throw it in the fire. And I am wearing a cotton shirt and another cotton shirt, so this would go in the fire back in the day. The wool pants have pockets, which are very nice, and they're a little warmer when they're wet. This is a Gore-Tex raincoat. I'm wearing Echo boots, ECCO. This stuff leaks a little. This isn't a real professional rider's outfit. I've got a gap here in my boots that if I were going a long distance, I'd have to have gaiters to wrap around. This bike has fenders in the front and the back, and it's a single-speed bike, but it does freewheel. It's not a fixed gear bike. That's a backpack that I made myself with my own sewing machine, and I'm damp now, but this clothing did pretty well. This is Gore-Tex, and the biggest mistake people make in the rain is they'll wear too much clothes and you get wetter on the inside from sweating. So you really should start a ride like this off feeling a little too cool, and I did feel a little chilly at the beginning, but when you get to the hills, you warm up quite a bit. Now, before a big downhill, you've got to discipline yourself to put on another layer, and I generally always carry in that pack, and you always want to carry one more layer than you think you need. So I've got an extra wool, or an extra fuzzy sweater in there that would give me quite a bit more warmth if I need it. So I'd like to thank Cliff Ellis and John Neff at Colorado College, and Greg Schlegel for teaching me about bicycling in 1973, and Monty Marshall for paying me the first money I ever got paid as a guide for taking his son John into the Wind River Mountains in, I don't know, maybe that was in 1973 or so, 74. And that gave me the money to be able to buy a bicycle. And a shout out to the Total Animals Bicycle Club from 1973 and 1974 at Colorado College, where we walked and rode all night, starting at midnight, up the Gold Camp Road, Cheyenne Canyon, all the way to Cripple Creek. Because on bikes like this, where we had to walk the bike if the sandy roads if the sand was too deep. But it was a beautiful paved ride downhill the way we did it, coming back down the mountain about 12 hours later. Thank you.